Hello and welcome to some more Wind Waker HD. Yahaha, we are going on an adventure with Makar. I guess spoilers. Not really a spoiler, I mean I did leave off here. I have enough bait, right? Just now that Beetle is here, I'm pretty sure I went and I bought... That's not the... Why did I do that? I just looked at the gamepad like, oh, I have bait set to my R button, let's press that. Well, I had bait. It's gone now. Maybe a gull will eat it. Hi, Beetle. Oh! Would you eat a pear with this face in real life? I'm not gonna judge you.
Thank you.
Would it bother you if your food had a face? An interesting retro PNG VTuber. Well, that sounds right up my alley. I am very much all about retro games. Well, I guess anyone who's been around long enough has probably noticed. Forgot these fellas were here. Hang on a second. Pardon me, Deku Baba. I just need to do some restructuring here with my items. If I want the hammer. There we go. There we go. Eh. Anyway, hello everyone. I hope you are doing well today. Do you hear that? I think I'm close enough. I think I need to move further up here. Excuse me. That didn't count? Oh no, that definitely didn't count. Please do not eat. Rowdy. Interesting can mean so many things. Yoink. There we go. No, no, no. You might fall asleep because you're tired and my voice is soothing. Well, please have a nice snooze if you do. I find that such a big compliment when people say they find my voice soothing. I know some people might think like, oh, what do you mean people fall asleep to you? Doesn't that mean that you're boring? But I don't think so. I know there's streamers and other creators that sometimes I like to put on when I have trouble snoozing. It's nice to have that casual, light-hearted background chatter, especially when it's about a game that I enjoy. Oh, thank you. I'm very touched to hear that. I suppose I should go talk with the Deco Tree for now. Hello, sir. How are things in the world, Morri? As you can see, I am slowly growing older and feebler. It seems only my wisdom is full of vigor lately. But that is just the way of life, child, and not cause for sadness. If there is anything you wish to know, just ask. I will aid you as I may. What is it you wish to know? Did I not already ask about this? I think I already asked about... Did I ask about the forest water already? So I know I need to find Makar. Tell me about the forest water anyway. Forest water? So you have learned the secret of our forest haven. The forest water is a mystical and powerful draft that fills the trees with life and vitality. With such water, it would even be possible to return life to a battered, withered tree. And yet, the forest water is quickly spoiled by the air outside the forest haven. Once it leaves the borders of these woods, it will lose its potency after just 30 minutes and become no different from ordinary water. I suppose it is thanks to such water that this gnarled old tree has been able to live for so many long years. If you see the Koroks in trouble up there, I hope you can aid them while the forest water remains potent. I shall mark the locations on your sea chart. Oh good, he does tell you where they are, and you don't have to just memorize it. Well, I suppose I just need to find Makar on my own, don't I? I'm not missing, like, some crucial step in my order of operations, right? I've learned this song. What is this? Is this a thing I can catch? Like, it feels like it is. This glowing... Hang on. I'm just gonna... For science. Well, if you ask about Island Koroks, I'll mention Makar. Okay. I will do that since I asked him about it already. You caught a forest fairy in your bottle. A strange light emanates from this mystical creature. I have no recollection of what that does. Also, tangentially, if I'm not misremembering, in the GameCube version of Wind Waker, this is... Is this not the correct lily pad? Yes, it is. The GameCube version, I believe the forest water is only potent for 20 minutes? So I think they added an extra 10 in the HD version. Correct me if I'm wrong. But tell me about the forest Koroks. Or sorry, island Koroks, just kidding. Are you concerned about the little Koroks who left the safety of our forest haven? Oh, no. This is not the Makar one. Or it should be forest Koroks. No, that's... No. That's what I thought you meant, but I'm like, well, he said island Koroks, so I thought maybe I'm off my rocker. And now I'm just picking options. Also, did you clip me throwing the bait on the ground? I'm fertilizing. The plants in that one spot are going to be very healthy. Okay, the forest Koroks. You wish to know about the Koroks who remain here in the forest haven? Well, you can find a hollow in that hole over there researching potions. Makar. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen him of late. Perhaps he is hiding somewhere preparing a song for next year's ceremony. At such times, he never allows himself to be seen. It would be useless to look for him. But do not worry. I am certain he will return before long. What do you mean useless to look for him? You can't tell me what to do, old man. I'm gonna find me a Korok. I may not have gotten to play Tears of the Kingdom yet, but I can still find me a Korok with the best of them. Eh. There I go. There I go. Is it not here where I find him? I think I mentioned last time, or at least if not streaming this specifically, but at some point, if you ever replayed a game and you find that you remember fairly decent chunks of it, but you forget just enough that you kind of get ahead of yourself and you get your order of operations mixed up. Because, okay, you remember you have to do step A, and you remember step C, but you've completely forgotten about step B in the equation. Because I seem to recall you can find Makar hanging out underneath here. Yeah, you can hear him. I think. But I feel like you can, like, see the music notes emanating for when it's time to find him. That happens all the time with you. It's validating that it's not just me. In Phoenix Wright cases, you always get 3 steps ahead of yourself. Me too! I wish there was a way to make Phoenix just get on with it, you know? Sometimes I know, even in cases that I'm not replaying, like cases that are new to me in Ace Attorney, I'll have figured out the solution or whatever, like the next integral piece of evidence is. Okay, not that, but I can't make Phoenix point it out. Or sometimes the struggle is just, what specifically do I have to present on to make Phoenix follow the same logical deduction that I did. Phoenix Wright is a big perpetrator. Okay, am I just losing my mind? Because I have the song that I need. Was I too high when I tried swinging into the rightmost waterfall? Let me try that again. And again, I could have sworn, like, when you're supposed to find Makar, you can see little music notes emanating from the waterfall. I don't want to spend too much time faffing here, because, again, if you weren't here when I was streaming Eternal Darkness, my wrists are pretty hecked up. So I have to be careful about how long and how vigorously I am gaming. I can't seem to get any lower than this, which is the problem. I can climb, but I can't go any lower. And I'm not seeing the little music notes, so perhaps there is something I'm missing here? Swing from the ground, you mean... Which part of the ground? So not here. Oh, well, buddy, what are you doing? Sometimes I like the motion-assisted aiming, and sometimes just trying to fight with motion controls is not pleasant. I can't get in there. More than I'm ignoring a big hint the Deku Tree gave me. What, so I shouldn't try and find him? This is what I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself. Actually, while I'm here, well, I'm trying to remember what step I'm missing in my order of operations. I should go talk to Hollow now that I have more of those seeds. I also cannot for the life of me remember what the forest fairy that I've scooped up does. If it was Majora's Mask, obviously I would have to give it to a great fairy. Would you tell me what I'm missing? I'm sure I'd bumble across it eventually. But again, because I have to be mindful of how long I'm playing for, I shouldn't spend too long faffing trying to remember what it is I need to do. Hello, hello.
Swordsman, thank you so much for bringing Makar back to us. And now that we've completed our ceremony, I can go back to researching my potions. By the way, did you find any Bokobaba seeds?
Okay, I do have some seeds for you, friend. In here. There you go. I think they're good roasted.
That's a Bokobaba seed, isn't it? If I mix some of these up, I can make the kind of super replenishing potion that would help you, Swordsman. Oh, but I can't give you any potion if you don't have an empty bottle to carry it in. I'm sorry.
His little bow. I guess I'll just dump this forest fairy that I don't need, huh? Alright, well, be free, friend. Whatever you are. Boop. What a nice effect. Okay, I guess... Let me do this again. Hello, sir. Give me the juice.
Alright, I'm gonna use 4 of your seeds to create a super replenishing potion. Please wait just a moment.
Hello, Raifam. You're here for some potions.
Anjala Manjala Choway!
Am I misremembering, or does Hestu in Breath of the Wild also hold, like, little twigs in both hands? Or something?
It's ready! Here you go!
It's only 4 for blue potion. Like, why would you even worry about blue chew jelly at this point? Like, this is a way better deal than getting some blue goop for that fellow on Windfall. It's maracas. Oh, that's right, you have to bring him his maracas. I knew he was holding something. I wonder if Koroks are just inherently musical. Potion seller, I need your strongest potions. So boy, I feel a headache coming on too. What the heck? I'm just cursed today. Oop, there I go. There I go. So where the heck am I going to find Makar? Do you remember? Headache definitely not welcome. Oh, I see what you mean about grabbing it from the ground here. Dude, where's Makar? Didn't we already make that joke? Oh, there we go. I was too high up. But he's not here yet. Well, no wonder I was like, well, he's supposed to be here. See what I mean? Order of operations. Completely skewed. I did miss what you said last. Ow. Sorry, I'm running into these guys. I'm looking at Chad now. Oh, do I have to do the forest water quest? Is that necessary? No, I wouldn't think it would be, because there's no indication that you have to do it. So I know the Deku Tree mentioned that my car can't be found right now. These dungeons have a set order? Is that why? Oh, so I'm just wasting my time here. I can't even do this one first? Oh. Well, okay, we're getting the heck out of Dodge here. Oops. I can do this when I'm not in Uncle Boat, right? Yeah, I guess I need Uncle Boat. I didn't remember there was an order. Thought you could just do either one first. So never mind. I guess we're doing the Earth Temple first. Don't that just figure? Hello, Beetle. But look at my shame. Okay, Uncle Boat. Well, how are you folks doing after I embarrass myself? Okay, this is the closest one. So I guess we'll go to Outset Island. We'll get the hint for... I know what item I need to get in the Earth Temple. I don't remember what island it's on, but surely a friendly fish will tell me what island it's on. Hello, Amethyst. How are you today? Okay, let me just peek at my map here. I need to go east. Let's go. I'm sorry you're having a rough mental health day. I hope this is decently soothing. School Monday already? It seems so early. School already? But August only just started. Which, by the way, I can't believe it's August. That sounds fake. I mean, I know it's August. Intrinsically, I know it's August. It's earlier every year. You don't have to worry about good spelling. You're not at school right now. Okay, fish. Fish. Need to find fish. Why are there always these rude gunships here? Fish. What am I staring at? Like, there's got to be a fish around. Oh, there we go. There he is. Okay, let's hit the brakes and pull up some bait. Plunk. Your classes start the 21st. It can't be right. Oi, small fry. Yeah. Give me the goods, fish man.
Small fry, there's a real heavy stone head blocking a cave on that island. Don't you wonder what's behind it? Don't you want to get in there? Let me tell you a great secret. If you go north 4 squares and east 3 squares to Fire Mountain, you'll find an item that gives you the strength to easily lift anything, no matter how heavy it is. With that thing, you could lift that stone and toss it out of your way as if it were light as a feather. And that's all the info I've got to offer.
Thank you. Dancing around because you're an old man and you don't have glasses. I'm sure you're not that old. It's all relative. What do you mean you're all too old? No. Age is just a number. It means nothing. Actually, why am I sailing? It's probably more expedient to, you know, just do this and then find a a close spot, I think. So it's north 4 and east 3, so it should just be east of Tower of the Gods. There we go. You know, I still have school dreams sometimes, too. I wonder how common that is. People who were born when you finished school are now high school graduates. Oh, the passage of time is just a horrifying thing to contemplate, isn't it? Like, I think I've mentioned forever ago that I have a young cousin who, some years ago, well, only a few years ago, but was telling me excitedly about playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Ooh, hang on, treasure. And it's just striking to me thinking about how my cousin here is excitedly telling me about playing, you know, like Let's Go Pikachu as his first Pokemon game, when Blue was my first Pokemon game, and that he's, you know, basically playing Red and Blue, but for the modern age, and just having to stop and think like, boy, that's his first Pokemon game. I feel like I'm right on it. Who decided that, yeah, you can't... Let me scoot back a bit. I feel like I've lost my spot. Where's the Pillar of Light gone? There it is. Okay. Anyway, that's his first Pokemon game, and the first Pokemon game of many kids. It's so weird to contemplate. Oh boy, I scooted past it again. Top Secret has a joke about, that's not what I want, school nightmares. What is Top Secret? Gosh darn it. Just... please. There we go. I don't have elementary school dreams. Oh, I'll take it. I'm gonna need it. Sometimes I wonder, though, if, like, what it would look like to go back into my old elementary school, because, you know, it seems big at the time, and you're, you know, like 6 years old, and going to school for the first time. I just want to walk around the building and just get a sense of, like, how the scale is different. Not that I'm that much taller, maybe a foot, but I want to know. Like, these doors that seem so big are probably very tiny if I were to go back now. I don't want to be there when there's any kids there. It'd be weird. Just, like, go there on the weekend and just walk around when it's quiet, but I'm pretty sure that would be trespassing. Tell me, small fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? Because from what I've been told, when you've been beaten to a pulp by monsters and such, and you think you finally met your match, if you've got a fairy with you, then you've got nothing to worry about. Don't you wish you had something handy for carrying fairies around with you, Fry? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable-looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there! Oh. Well, thank you. Oh, you know what? I did not go far enough north. I need to go one more tile north for this, but actually let's go south and find that submarine. Unless I've already gotten the bottle from it? I don't think so. Yeah, the island I need is 1 square north. I like realized as I was talking to the fish, and I actually looked at my map and realized, oh wait, I counted incorrectly. But I mean, you know, I'm here. Why not feed this fish, get some more intel? I have 3 bottles. I think. I can't check my items now. Whatever, I'm feeding a fish. I'm doing a public service. Bomb Island.
You ought to cup sail these seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. It'll give you shivers, Fry.
Okay. I'm not gonna remember that, sir, but thank you. And part of the right half of the moon is missing, but not enough of the right half of the moon, I don't think. Can someone take a bigger bite out of it, please? Can we get Dr. Eggman to fire a laser? Yes, I have 3 bottles. I have checked. Let's put this here. I like that there's a pickup option for that rock. Like, yeah, sure. Wishful thinking. Well, at least for now. Until we get the item that makes us strunk. Top Secret is from the same guys who did Airplane and Naked Gun, but it's a spy war 50s-esque rock musical. Huh. Mario RPG is coming out anew, and it will once again likely be some kid's first RPG, just like the original was yours. It's so weird to contemplate. What was my first RPG? Oh, you fellas. Oh, I didn't realize I could parry these guys. There we go. And we'll take that. And put that there. There we go. I wish I had a fairy companion to tell me what these creepy crawly so-and-sos are named. I want to know. Do I need one for in here too? I bet I do. No. It's probably time though. Oops. Oh, sorry, buddy. Oh, no. Sorry, buddy. You know, it's kind of an anxiety-inducing switch noise is from Ocarina of Time. Was when they're timed. That kind of clicking doot doot doot. I can't make the noises. Because it's not a doot. It's like a clicking noise. Okay. Good. Oh, come on. Get in there. Well, that didn't work. Can I, like... Oh, no. Your first RPG was Thousand Year Door. And when you later played Lord of the Rings The Third Age, you thought it was ripping it off because it's also turn-based. I mean, I guess if you have no frame of reference. You come a little closer. I feel like if I try parrying this guy, I'm gonna wind up in the lava. Okay. Or that will happen. Oh, come on. These enemies are called Magtails. Thank you. Otherwise, I might have kept calling them Centiscorch. Oh, that just obliterates it. Okay. I didn't want to Exodia obliterate this thing. Ugh. Like, it's a big platform, too, and yet it's not big enough. Maybe I should do this one first. I keep thinking I can bowl it into the back. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Does the boomerang work on these fellas? Let's see. Just kind of annoys them. Okay. No, why? Who decided these things need to roll this far? No. Alright, maybe I'll just wait over here and let them come to me. Please?
Please, buddy. Okay, don't roll away, thank you. Circle around them, that's way too sensible. There, okay. Good. Good. Okay. Oh no, and now this one's gonna get up. I don't have to keep it in there, do I? Like, both switches don't have to be hit simultaneously, do they? Now this one's gonna get in the way. Come on. Sir. This is like Eternal Darkness, just getting trapped behind that nurse and the bone thief. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Excellent. Perfect. Let's get my loot and get the heck out of Dodge. And do the thing I'm actually supposed to do. Or I have to stop the stream because my wrists are hurting too much. Yay. Was it worth it? I guess. Not my finest moment, but then what is? Nobody remembers your cool moments. People only remember the Egg Viper. Like, oh, Inner Agent 3-second try? No, no. Get a load of this. No time to find the submarine. Uncle Boat. Where did I park my uncle? Hey, it's one of you guys. Ho ho! To think that over there would be such a container. Oh, I guess it's my submarine. Ugh. Hi, Uncle Boat. What do you think he does while he's waiting for me? Like, how does Uncle Boat keep himself entertained? Or is he just long gone mad? Being, you know, a boat. Good old man Ho-Ho. I don't want to know what his actual name is, because if it's not Old Man Ho-Ho, what's the point? Oh no, Rattos. I don't want to hurt the Rattos. I mean, I just did, but... Eternal Darkness Rattos wouldn't harass me like this. Is that actually his name? I hope it is. Did they ever release any kind of art book for Wind Waker? I mean, this game has beautiful visuals. And it would be nice to have some sort of, like, guide. Give me that. So you could see, you know, like, what all the enemies and NPCs are named. Woohoo! I got a bottle. And I got $5. Somewhere I feel like there's a person who is annoyed every time I call rupees dollars. I'm just waiting for some guy to be like, actually, the rupees. Okay, let's go to the correct spot now. Northwards. There's a pretty easy way to see everything's name in this. Just do the Nintendo Gallery. Yeah, come on, Forehead, just do the Nintendo Gallery. It'll be quick, it'll take 20 minutes, come on. I was also wondering why the bottle has the minor item get sound. I feel like bottles in Zelda are fairly significant. I mean, clearly the art of glass blowing is a sacred institution, considering bottles are such rare commodities in every game. Okay. Now this tile ahead of me should be the correct landmass. Let's put out some bait while I'm out here. Man, even the fast sail doesn't feel fast enough. Now just imagine this on the GameCube, where not only did you have the slower sail, but you also had to manually change the wind's direction. And again, I love this game, but sometimes there are bits that are very tedious.
doing the smart thing. Dang it. It'd be smart if I was in the correct spot. There we go. So how long did the Nintendo Gallery take you to complete? More importantly, how many times did you wind up having to, like, redo fights because you took a picture of a boss only to be told, not good enough? I think that would ruin me as someone who's really impatient. 200 entire dollars. What's Link even gonna do with this money? It's like more money than his grandma's ever seen. He should just buy Outset Island.
You see that there volcano that's spewing out lava like there's no tomorrow? Yeah, well, they say there's a great treasure hidden inside that thing. The thing is, everyone who's ever tried to get inside has just been blasted away by the great balls of fire that come shooting off the top. If you want to get inside, you ought to go find the island that's 1 square north and 4 squares west of here. That's where the power to freeze anything is hidden. Or so they say. Maybe it's not true, but it wouldn't hurt to look, Fry.
In the GameCube version, you can get up while sailing and come back and still be sailing. Yeah, just go make yourself a sandwich while you're sailing. Which I like to imagine, like, Link is getting impatient with how long it takes to get everywhere, so he actually, like, starts making a sandwich on the back of Uncle Boat. Getting crumbs everywhere. You don't remember how long it took you, but probably weeks? Ugh. You don't know how you did it because you were notoriously impatient. I'm very impressed. Whoa, hello. Ow. Sir. Ow. Bird? Bird? Okay. I guess Bird just wanted to, like, high-five me and run off. Whatever, Bird. I'm sure you didn't do it all at once, but even just starting the Nintendo Gallery quest with the intent of finishing it 100% is just... I would not be able to do it. I'd lose my mind. Like, to get me to do something extra like that in a game, either the reward has to really be worth my time, or I have to, like, really love doing it. And going around taking photographs of things, only to be told, you know, after the fact, that, oh, it's not good enough, go try again. I'd lose my mind. Top 10 saddest video game moments. I assume you mean in response to Joe saying that his memory card with the progress got wiped, but maybe also to me just, like, walking off the side of this mountain. Could be both. Oh, hydrate. I will hydrate in just a moment. Can I just... No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. Link, come on, get up. I mean, I probably could. But I don't want to risk that happening again. You love that side quest, that's why you did it. Have you done the equivalent in Minish Cap? Granted, you don't have to take photographs in Minish Cap. In fact, I don't remember how you get the figurines in Minish Cap. It's not like you roll a little gotcha machine, is it? I just remember Minish Cap also has a figurine quest that I never bothered to complete. Minish Cap requires grinding and it blows. Okay, that's probably why I never did it. I ain't got no patience for grinding. Or at least if you're gonna make me grind, I don't want it to feel like grinding. Is there anything in here? This looks like a door to somewhere. Do I have to defeat all the enemies in here? I guess when in doubt in Zelda, just kill everything. I guess there's this. Am I taking this guy somewhere? I don't remember what to do in here. If I need to kill this geese or not. And it's not close enough for me to target. Just kill the magtail. Okay, goodbye. There we go. I thought I'd have to kill the geese too, but that works. When they turn into a ball like that instead of dying, it makes me think, do I not need them for something? Woohoo, you got the power bracelets. Both arms are now stronger than ever. Wonderful. Ugh. I feel kind of bad about breaking that. I mean, somebody made it, clearly. Somebody meticulously carved a face on this rock. Oh, so yeah, to echo the earlier comment about the rock noises, there's certainly something. I don't know what they were going for with those rock noises. I can't say I've ever heard a bird like that. Oh, granted, I'm not an expert on all, you know, all the bird noises out there, but it's certainly a unique one. Okay, now let's go here. You did try streaming Wind Waker and doing the Nintendo Gallery, but you blew it and missed one of the missables. Oh no! Oh no, what did you miss? Oh man, that's heartbreaking. Which also kind of reminds me, there's that Beetle shop where he's only there for a certain amount of days, like a week. I don't remember how many in-game days have passed. But like, if you forget about him, and or you don't raise the funds in time, because you're too busy, you know, adventuring and saving the world, or is that art container and all the other things he's gotten just gone? There's one Rito that disappears after you talk to Medley next. That is so mean. And like, that's not the kind of thing that one would assume is missable. You know, it's not like you would have any cause to think, oh, this NPC is gonna vanish forever. You know, after I do something arbitrary and unrelated. Crabs. He's a mattress store. The going out of business sale is fake. Well, A, that's good to know that no one misses out on completion, but B, that's also the funniest way you could have phrased that. So thank you. There appears to be markings that indicate specific directions. I don't know why I thought it was going to say anything different. I like how this harmonizes with the Wind God's aria. It's a small detail, but it pleases me. This is also my favorite of the two as well. O great hero, chosen by the Master's sword. My name is Laruto. I am a Zora sage. For an age, I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master's sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master's sword you hold has lost this power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, You must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The song you just conducted is one that will open the eyes of the new sage and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow with you. I'm also going to hydrate really quick. One moment. And yes, indeed, she is a fish lady. She is a Zora. Which, interestingly, despite the world being covered by water, the Zora do not seem to exist as we know them in Wind Waker. Or maybe they do, and they're just hidden far beneath the waves. I mean, I ain't their boss. I don't know what they're doing down there. I don't have a submersible. No, I don't want to go to Tingle Island. That's awful. Who wants to go to Tingle Island? Zoras can't handle salt water. But there's river Zoras and ocean Zoras. Yeah, like the ones in Majora's Mask. So what happened to all the ocean Zoras? Crab. So nice to go back to Dragon Roost. Just because it's Dragon Roost. The music here is great. Eh. Good. The evil Zoras would come back. Have we seen a game that features both the classic River Zora design from, like, Link to the Past and such, alongside the more humanoid blue Zoras that were introduced in Ocarina of Time? Yeah, the ones in the Oracle games also live in the ocean. That is correct. Which way's Medley? Is she out here? I could hear her heart playing. Not out here. But yeah, Oracle of Ages specifically. I don't think you see them in seasons, but you do see them in ages. Also, boys, swimming in that game, when you get the upgraded ability to swim, is murder on your hands. Because you have to be tapping the directional buttons. There, is she up there? She is, okay. Should I bother changing the wind's direction? I'm gonna do it. Oops. Stalled. So if I try making the jump and I don't change the wind's direction, if I flub it and I have to climb back up, I'm gonna feel very silly. This way. Did the Oracle games have both kinds of Zoras? Oh, there's a grapple point. Whatever, I changed the wind. I don't care about your grapples. Doing it my way. And clearly I need to replay the Oracle games.
Oh, Morri, you're okay. You know, Prince Komali's been asking me all about your adventures, Morri. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Komali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own without my guidance. Every conversation still ends up centered on you, though, Morri. Watching Prince Komali grow up fills me with pride, but it makes me a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. But just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Well, I'd better continue practicing so that I can be useful around here too. performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant.
You gotta give Valoo some music he can jam out to.
Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow. Morri, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do.
Let me check my posture. Ugh. And then we're gonna play some music. That's not the right song. Hang on. There we go. Getting my wires crossed.
What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Oh, I feel... Just now, a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. Morri, thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm a sage of the Earth Temple. There's actually something that I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. Morri, please, you must take me to the Earth Temple. We must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. Let's go now, quickly and quietly. Oh, Molly, I just want him to remember me as a simple attendant.
It's one of my favorite bits in the game. Just that whole cutscene and everything. Now we have a friend in our boat. So obviously we need to go joyriding to everywhere except the correct spot. Not the command melody, what am I doing? Getting musical wires crossed in my brain. Medley going to freevideogamesheetmusic.com and playing the Wind Waker type music.
Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful night, Fresno.
Please sleep well, get some good Z's. Have pleasant dreams, hopefully not of school. Unless they're pleasant school dreams? Is that a possibility? Okay, let us go east. I'm still a little mortified that I went to the temples out of order. Look, as I said, I haven't played this game in a very long time, alright? Get your order of operations mixed up. Like Ace Attorney. Or as Joe mentioned, like Metroid. I guess any game where there's many different places you need to go. And you're gated off by specific abilities, it's really easy to get ahead of yourself. And think, oh, I distinctly remember I have to go to this place next, but you've forgotten that you have to go to a completely unrelated place first. Hello, Defeated Sanity, how are you? If I want double magic, there's a squid in the southmost central map square. Oh. Medley, listen carefully to what I am about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature. The same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Morri comes near you and presses ZR to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. And if Morri presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. And Morri, if Medley gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Morri, protect Medley. And, Medley, protect Morri. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. I like her bow, it's very cute. I don't particularly need double magic for this dungeon, do I? I mean, I'm in here. I should be fine, but I can look for double magic after this. Remind me afterwards. I don't need it at all, really. Nah, I didn't think so. But it's nice to have. You had no idea it existed for the longest time. Even though you did the figure collection? See, I never bothered with the figure collection, but I did map out every square. Find every fish. But you're just gonna throw yourself in there. Atta girl. Alright. Yoink. I am probably underestimating the amount of times you played this game, yes. Okay, good. It was like, she follows me through doors, right? Horrible flashbacks to escorting Princess Ruto in Ocarina of Time. Medley, you good? Just standing in the fire. Get out of here. I find for me, when I really love a game, I can't go back and replay it a ton. Because I'm worried I'll get sick of it. So as much as I love Wind Waker, I've only played it all the way through a few times. Because, again, I don't want to risk getting sick of it. And it's fun waiting some time and then going back to it, because I don't remember a lot of it. So some of it's still fresh in my brain, or like I don't remember how to solve all the puzzles. You too? Same with movies, you don't rewatch movies often because you don't want to burn out. Exactly!
Well, Morri, I'm not very confident, but I think I should try to fly. I'll fly where you tell me to. Just tap A to keep me airborne. Okay, whenever you're ready, just use the Wind Waker to guide me.
What, you mean I can't just throw you? You'll make it, it's fine. But no, I should probably guide her. Okay. Let me just take possession of your soul, I guess. This isn't one of your favorite Zeldas. So I'm scared how many times you would play your favorite Zeldas then. Wait, do I need her to fly me over here? And then I have her fly to the other one? Uh-oh. Hang on a sec here. So I'm wondering if I need her to... need her to carry me across. I don't think that's unusual, Defeated Sanity. I know a lot of people that when they really love something, like, they'll immediately go back and replay it or rewatch it, especially to catch, like, details they might have missed and whatnot. And I can understand that impulse as well, but for me, I don't want to oversaturate myself with something, because that fear that something that, you know, was able to generate an emotional response in me will sort of lose its magic, so to speak, if I oversaturate myself.
Morri, I'm feeling a bit more confident now. I'm not sure how high I can fly while carrying you, Morri, but I'll do the best that I can. Just pick me up and jump, okay?
Why are you telling me this now? So I do need her to carry me across here? Yeah, I think I do. But I thought because she told me about the command melody over there, that it's like, okay, I guess I have to fly her over first. Well, I wonder if I can play the melody here and get her to come to me, or am I too far away? There we go. The climax of Raiders of the Lost Ark blows you away every time. And you have to be careful to only watch that movie once a year because you don't want to lessen it. See, exactly. There's that fear of something losing its impact. There are TV shows you love that you can't even watch anymore because you know it word for word. I mean, maybe you just got a really good memory. Or both. There we go. Okay. Okay, I can put Medley down gently. I'm gonna sit here. And just gonna possess you a little bit. Don't worry about it. Seinfeld and It's Always Sunny. You know, I've never seen It's Always Sunny. I've seen clips of it. I had a coworker talk about how much he was a fan of it. I do appreciate from my knowledge that, like, every character is terrible. And I mean that, like, they're all just kind of, like, terrible, messy people. Because usually in a lot of shows, if there's a woman, then, like, it's a comedy and there's one girl, then she's gonna be the sensible one. That's such a drag, you know? Because let Goyles be silly, too. You know, silly and ridiculous and dopey. I feel like that just doesn't happen often enough. But I know in Always Sunny that, what's her name, Dee? Sweet Dee? Is just as silly as the rest of them. All terrible in their own way. See? Oh. Dark Chew. Do I need, like, a boomerang or anything to get rid of this? Or I guess I could use arrows, too. There we go. Yeah. Oh, it just reforms. Oh, I think... Hang on a tick. I seem to recall... No, I don't want to just stay here. There we go. Oh, these are... Okay, there we go. I was gonna have her shine her shield on them, but, I mean, if they just wander into the light, that works too! Wonderful. Elaine and Seinfeld also had some really funny moments, too. I'm glad to hear that. Again, I don't think they let women be silly often enough. Like, even watching cartoons and stuff, a lot of shows would have one girl. And they're always the serious ones. Okay. I think I have to take control of Medley here. Maybe shine a light on that box? There we go. In high school, you put Back to the Future on your iPod, and every away game bus ride, you'd watch it. And you didn't get sick of it? I was like, how come I can't open this chest? It's because I'm still a bird. We all know birds can't open boxes. Kind of the intended irony of Seinfeld was that Jerry Seinfeld, the only comedian in the cast, played the straight man. You know, I didn't know that. Again, like Always Sunny, I've only seen bits of Seinfeld, like just clips, or like, you know, I've overseen like family watching it or something. Spooky. Spirit temple vibes, which I'm sure was intentional to a point. Medley? Did she not follow me through the door? Medley, I lost my bird. I could just tell her to follow me, right? Yeah. Instinct still demands that, like, I carry her through the door like she's Princess Ruto, but I don't have to. Come on, don't get stuck on the stairs. What's the uh-oh? I think I need to do both of these simultaneously, so that's not gonna help, but shining this light directly into Link's eyeballs. Aha, here we go. Can I reach this from here? I think so. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let me get my hammer. What? Is there still smoke in the way? Here we go. Eh. Sorry, Link's face is very funny to me. Good buddy. Drinking in all that secondhand smoke. Alright, Medley, let's go. Jason Alexander is a musically trained stage actor? Really? Where's my leaf? I'm good at getting the names of people mixed up. Jason Alexander's the one who plays George Costanza, yeah? He's a musically trained stage actor? And granted, I can only think of him as George Costanza. So it's hard to think of Costanza being a musically trained stage actor. I'm sure Jason Alexander is just fine as a musically trained stage actor. But just the disconnect in my brain. Sorry, Tony, for that McDonald's commercial? What? On an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've never seen Curb. Although, I know there's like Animal Crossing New Horizons dialogue where a villager will mention watching Turn Up Your Enthusiasm. For some reason, I thought Curb Your Enthusiasm was a British comedy for the longest time. I've never seen it. But something, I don't know, the name? Or, what's the name of Larry David? Is that his name? Like the lead in that? Just, for some reason, I thought British comedy. McDLT? What? So I don't watch TV, and I have not seen TV, in a very long time. So, I don't know any of these commercials. Larry David is who George Costanza is based on. Oh. No, Medley, I need you to stay. Stay! What is a McDult? Oh, I can't do anything in here yet. My bird's gone! Never mind, she's good. The McDLT was an ill-fated McDonald's item from the 80s. But what is it? The McDult. Gonna put Medley down gently, don't give her a concussion. We already did that. Like, I'm trying to think of what the D and a DLT would stand for. I can't think of a funny enough answer. Nope. I need this chew to be a rock. Here we go. Oof. Just commit some arson. Wonderful. Can I just goad these guys over here? I don't want to play the command melody, I'm too lazy. There we go. This is a fun puzzle mechanic, like using the enemies like this. I love Zelda puzzles. There we go. A styrofoam case that kept the lettuce and tomatoes separate from the meat and cheese. So ideally, the vegetables would be cool and the meat would be hot, so the meat wouldn't make the veggies, I guess, hot beforehand. It was canned because of all the unnecessary styrofoam waste. I mean, I don't know if it's waste that would get it canned. Where's my bird? I mean, potentially, but I can't imagine a corporation being concerned about the environment like that. My gut says it's more like it was too expensive with all the styrofoam. I lost my bird. Hello? Where's my bird? Oh, there she is. Does my map show Medley on it? Oh, yes, it does. Okay. I can imagine they were heavily criticized for the use of styrofoam. Like, again, I'm sure for environmental reasons that's part of it. But I also can't help but wonder if it's, again, the cost of all that packaging. With so many corporations, it's not about the environment, it's about the bottom line. Which is very frustrating. But, like, what does the D stand for? What is a McDult? Okay. I need you to just, sit tight. No. No. Oh, I don't think it would just grab me right away. Thought I could juke around it a bit. Well, that's embarrassing. Now Medley's not gonna think I'm cool anymore. The D was the D in McDonald's, that's it? Like, you can't call a sandwich that, because, like, the D has to stand for something. Like, donut. Durian. Dragon. No. Oh, no. Oh, I thought I only needed one hit. And then I thought, oh, my bow is still on fire. I should fix that. Completely oblivious to the fact I did not kill the floor master. Well, the good news is I'm not going to waste magic anymore. Donald's lettuce and tomato. It does not sound very appetizing. Okay, third time's the charm. I don't know why I did that. Well, I know why, because I thought it was a boomerang. Is there, like, just an easy way I can stun this thing? There we go. I got a hand's full of arrows. A nice detail. Can I have some arrows back? No. Oh, wait, never mind. There we go. The cheese was included on the cold side. That is weird. I mean, you want... Oh, I guess if it's... Maybe the D stands for deconstructed. At least that's what it should stand for. Some people don't like melted cheese on their burger, I suppose. But I mean, the cheese is going to melt regardless, I think. If you're eating it while the beef is still hot. Oh, can I not push this? Too heavy? Okay, I guess I'll just take control of my bird. McDonald's being fancy. I mean, as fancy as McDonald's can ever really be. Bad spot. I need to reposition my bird. Just melting the wall. Okay. Thank you. You know, something I have a another concussion, a recollection of the light reflecting sound kind of getting on my nerves in this dungeon. You know what it is? The other reason why I try to do the Wind Temple first is I like the Wind Temple better. I think just decor-wise. I don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with Medley. Medley's very cute, and I like the novelty of having a bird. But it's very bleak and gray in here. Thinking about it, for fellow Zelda fans in the chat, what are some of your favorite dungeons just aesthetically? Like, off the top of my head, I remember the Ancient Cistern in Skyward Sword looking very cool. I remember the boss also got on my nerves. I should get my bird up there. Because the boss, if memory serves, is this kind of automaton that you have to pick up the weaponry it drops and then hit it with it. But because of the controls, I was struggling to have Link pick up the weaponry. There was something like that. Some mechanical issue that was annoying me. But then I remember several of Skyward Sword's boss fights having mechanical issues that annoyed me just by virtue of the waggle controls. Like, whatever that one is, like this giant octopus creature that you fight on a platform out at sea. If I'm not misremembering, I've only played Skyward Sword once. So I might be getting details wrong, but I remember you have to hit it by doing the Skyward Strike, where you have to hold the Master Sword straight up and then charge it. And trying to do that with the Waggle, the Wii Motion Plus, was not the best experience and was frequently very frustrating. I think I need to throw Medley up here. You don't like Makar? So where's my bird? My bird... Where did my bird's in the last room? Okay. Personally, I prefer the air. Oh, thanks, Falco. Why didn't you like Makar? What's Makar ever done to you? And Makar doesn't need to be like your big favorite, but he's just a little guy. Snow Peak Ruins. I can melt the statue on this block. Oh. I completely forgot you could do that. Thank you. I guess it's wax. Snow Peak Ruins is the one in Majora's Mask, yeah? I'm not getting it mixed up with another one. With the tall central chamber. Oh, it's Twilight Princess. I haven't played much Twilight Princess, which I think that's something I'm going to stream at some point. Because I do have the HD version on the Wii U here. So that's something I could do. And what's the name of the... Oh, Snowhead. Thank you. Snow Peak, Snowhead. You can see why I'd get them conflated in my brain. I just don't like that big central column in Snowhead. You know, because you fall off. And then you have to climb all the way back up. And I hate everything. Also, Holovisions. Majora and Twilight are like your favorite Zelda. I need to play Twilight Princess, clearly. Oh, hang on. Morri, do not worry about straying away from Medley in the depths of the temple. Just relax and open your dungeon map. It will show you Medley's location as well, so you can easily confirm her whereabouts. Thank you. Sorry, I was getting a ping from my uncle. He gets worried if I don't check in every now and then. Usually not awake. Well, I'm honored that you're here. But I hope I'm not keeping you from a good snooze. Nope. She can't get up there. Sorry. This harp icon looks suspect, doesn't it? I wonder if I can... So I need to get these guys in the light, I think, to damage them. Let me think here. Oh, I could fly her up there. Let me just get up here so I don't get jumped by a Poe. Pretty sure those are the Wind Waker version of Poes. There we go. Okay. There we go. I guess this room would clue you in to the fact that you can melt the statues, since it probably wouldn't occur to you to try and do so in the other room. They do have that sun symbol on their head, but it's hard to notice initially. There we go. Great Bay Temple and Stone Tower Temple, but aesthetic isn't really part of it, which is what I was talking about. I don't think they could still count, but I think like just favorite dungeons to play is a different can of worms than favorite design aesthetically. Bidoof, Bidoof, Bidoof is on fire. Level 3 in the first Zelda has the best design aesthetic. I don't recall what level 3 looks like because I've never played the original Zelda for myself, except like a tiny bit of the beginning. And thinking to myself, man, the original Zelda's really hard. Just as I said last time, the fact you can only stab directly ahead of you instead of a swipe. And enemies are so numerous and just respawn constantly. Makes it difficult. But that's the NES for you. Everyone's favorite dungeon soundtracks. I gotta think about that. When I think about Zelda dungeons with distinctive music, I'm thinking about like the Oracle games, oddly enough. I don't know if I'd call them my favorite, but they're memorable. Ocarina of Time has some cool ones, like the Forest Temple's cool. Like just atmospherically. Like even the Fire Temple. I gotta think about this. A lot of people consider Link to the Past a very tough Zelda. I think even as someone who like had Link to the Past as their first Zelda, I'd say it's harder than some of the other ones. Come on, buddy, you gotta move. Like, I think it's definitely more unforgiving than later Zeldas. Even little things like, in Ocarina of Time, if you die and use a fairy will restore all of your health. But in Link to the Past, a fairy will only ever restore 8. And stuff like Muldorm in Link to the Past is a difficult boss because, you know, if you get punted off the platform, you have to start the whole fight again. Can I not stun this thing? Oh, I just stole magic from a Redead's brain, I guess. I like just like the dull thwap when I hit it in the head. So I just realized if I press X in midair, the boomerang comes back to me early. Link, how are you doing that? Yeah, I've played Link to the Past enough that I don't find it difficult personally, but it's definitely hard when you're first starting out. Difficulty's, I think, all relative. It's like, Donkey Kong Country 2 I know has a reputation for being a very difficult game. But because I've played it so often that I find the difficulty suits me just fine. Sorry, Medley. I guess I could just leave her here. She'll reappear in the next room. I mean, I feel kind of bad, but... Sorry to... I just concuss her and I leave her in the pit. I need to play Zelda 2. I've heard that one's also very difficult. And especially Dark Link isn't really beatable without cheesing the fight. I do know about the whole trick where you crouch in the corner and just kind of stab at his knees. I will hydrate. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, I think Donkey Kong Country just generally is a pretty hard series. I'm trying to think difficulty-wise, again, because I've played 2 so much that the difficulty for 2 feels like just right for me. Like, I would do, like, the cart stages and Bramble Blast, like, for fun, because there's something I found really satisfying about the rhythm of them. Do I have to... Hang on, this is a Stalfos. Do I have to bomb him? Am I misremembering? So do I need to... I thought I'd get a parry prompt. I guess he just tires himself out. Okay, and then I gotta get rid of the head. I think I have to blow up the head. Help if I actually press the bomb button. Yeah, and that was too slow. I beat Animal Antics in like 3 minutes. Now, is that good? Or is that, well, Morri, you're not a speedrunner? How embarrassing. What? Do I not blow it up? I feel like there was something I had to do. Maybe it's because I'm thinking about A Link to the Past, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, you blow Stalfos up. That's insanely good. Oh, thank you! I hope it doesn't sound like I'm tooting my own horn, because I can get bludgeoned by this Stalfos. I guess I just hit its head. I guess I just hit its head. It was kind of a dull thwack when I first hit it, so I thought, oh, I have to do something extra, but I don't! Well, a bomb is a one-hit KO. You can bomb his body for instant destroy. Can I bomb his body while he's intact? Dark Link is so hard you genuinely have no idea how to beat him without cheating. That's what I've heard. People always say you just gotta crouch in the corner and stab at his knees, otherwise he's impossible. Cool. Okay, there we go. DK Donkey Kong. Didn't mean to time that with the bomb blast, but I'll take it. Can you stop? Oh. But yeah, the Donkey Kong games are a pretty difficult series. Like, the first one is... Why am I not trying to bomb him again? The first one, I feel like I would rank the hardest, I think partially because it's not as refined as 2 or 3. The original Donkey Kong has a lot of really obnoxious barrel cannon sections. Oh, I thought I killed it. I didn't kill it. And I've talked about the minecart levels in Donkey Kong Country. Their collision is tougher to deal with, unlike the coasters in Donkey Kong Country 2. And again, they have the heck you Kremling at the very end, where you think you're at the very end of the level, and you see the little exit sign, and there's, you know, it's smooth sailing. Surprise, one super fast Kremling in a minecart that runs you over. And you're probably down to 1 Kong. Yeah, Super NES games, I think, are just tough, generally. I think part of that is, like, just due to the design sensibilities of the time. I know some people like to harp on, like, oh, games are too easy these days. But the Super Nintendo and the NES in particular, I think, like, just quality control and beta testing and whatnot hadn't really been defined. What's the word I want? Refined. I was gonna say defined. It's not right. Refined yet. Anyway, you got the mirror shield. Its shiny surface reflects beams of light. Woohoo. The Thunderbird is also a really hard boss, and it's right before Dark Link. Can you not save between them? I remember the Game Center CX episode, like the New Year special, where they have, how do you know, trying to beat the game in like the small amount of time he has left in the new year, and just he spends a long time in the Thunderbird fight. I don't remember how Dark Link goes, but I think also quite a while. Donkey Kong 3 is a really difficult game to play, but you beat in the other way. You mean Donkey Kong Country 3? Not Donkey Kong 3 with like Stanley, right? Just checking. Sometimes I've thought about, like, I should stream Donkey Kong 3 at some point, but... Or Donkey Kong Country 3. Again, not with Stanley, but... Just... That game has so many obnoxious gimmick levels. And gimmick levels aren't inherently obnoxious. I think it's fun when a level has something unique to set it apart. It's that a lot of the gimmicks in Donkey Kong Country 3 are just tedious and unfun to deal with. Like, the water that reverses your controls. Because when you jump out of the water, trying to get back on land, then your controls are fixed, so it's very easy to just fall back in the water. Or Lightning Lookout. Does anyone like Lightning Lookout? Somebody probably does. But it's just, ugh. And if I strictly need to kill these Poes, but I feel like if I don't, they're gonna cause problems. I need to reposition my bird. There we go. Oh no! Oh, never mind. Lightning Lookout is the one that has lightning and it feels completely random. If memory serves, like, it's programmed so that it sort of predicts where you're going based on what direction you're pressing, which makes it tough to dodge. I might be misremembering, but that is my recollection of Lightning Lookout. It's just not a fun level. Oops. Well, excuse me, princess. And that's why Link shouldn't talk. It's very fun to do that, though. That voice. If you've never done an, well, excuse me, princess, you should. It's fun. Oh, hello, gamer. How are you, Belle? Hope your back's doing better. Is there another... Yeah, here we go. I need my bird. I'm close enough, right? We're in the same room. She can hear me. Donkey Kong Land 3 removes all the gimmick stages. Thank God. Again, maybe somebody likes them. I don't know. But I am not a fan. Okay. And then I need to swap. After I get my $5. There we go. Mine is eh. Mine is okay. I put some Voltaren on my back and my wrist before streaming. Thank you, Medley. You've probably noticed, but I like that when she's reflecting light with her shield, you can actually see the shield's pattern on the wall. Oh, and we're here again. That's convenient. Up you go. Whoosh. You have to do a bunch of financial stuff since it's a long weekend. Is it a long weekend for anyone in the States? It's a long weekend here in Alberta. And I guess it's one in BC. And I can't for the life of me think of why it's a long weekend. Like, I don't know what holiday it is on Monday. That happens to me all the time. There will be, like, I won't realize there's a holiday coming up because my sense of time is so distorted until, like, I'll have a customer ask me, like, oh, what are you doing for the long weekend? Like, there's a long weekend? Even fairly major holidays like Thanksgiving, I just completely forget about. Until, like, a couple weeks before. I'm just not a holiday person. I know some people will make plans in advance, but I'm just, eh. BC Day on Monday. Maybe it's like Heritage Day or something. Like one of those little provincial ones that I always forget about. Like Family Day. I don't know if any other province has Family Day. I don't even know what you do on Family Day. Presumably hang out with your family. But why it was instituted or what it means, I don't know. Why am I trying to leaf it? I could probably just arrow it. Making things harder on myself. Great, now I can't use my bow. Come on. If I may backpedal a bit to game difficulty. Oh, that didn't work. What are some of the most difficult games that you have all played? I'm curious to hear what's difficult in your mind. And this is not a place of judgment, I promise, even if, like, you find your difficult games are what other people might consider easy. I'm gonna move Bentley a little closer. Because, again, it's all relative. And it's like I said in a stream forever ago how, like, everybody's good at different types of puzzles. Same with, like, obstacles in games. There's certain things I'm good at and certain challenges I struggle with. Like stealth. I hate stealth. You kill. You mean enjoy your family. Oh, the first is Heritage Day in Alberta. Huh, thank you. Super Empire Strikes Back is one of the hardest games you've ever played and beaten. That's on the Super Nintendo, yeah? What do you mean, hey? Or wait. You just don't play games you know you won't be able to beat? Eh, that's I think, a reasonable way to avoid stressing yourself out. Like, sometimes you want to play games for a challenge, and sometimes you want to play games to chill. And there ain't nothing wrong with playing to chill. Solomon's Key for the NES might be the hardest game you've ever played. That one looks pretty hard. Or, is the other NES game, Tower of Babel, is that related to Solomon's Key? I know there's another Solomon's Key game, but I just remember seeing that in Game Center CX and thinking it looked really hard. Sorry, I'm just thinking about what I want to do in this room. 100%ing Origami King, dang. Did you also get the Chivo for, not getting any game overs? Because I believe the game autosaves if you get a game over. Which tragically means that you can't do any of, like, the funny joke game overs. Like, okay, losing out because you get a game over in a battle, I get it, but, like, losing because you make Mario lose that, like, that sniff-it facial expression guessing game? Or getting everybody eaten by a murderous chomp in the jungle? Like, that's hilarious. And you have to miss out on that? Actually, I'm gonna go to this room first, because looking at my map, this room doesn't lead anywhere, but there's a couple of chests in it. You still haven't beaten Champions Road in 3D World. Honestly, you're not really missing out. I was thinking about, I'd love to stream 3D World at some point. But then I think about, like, I would feel obligated to do 100%. And is there a way to get the sunlight down here, or do I just have to gun it? Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Or... Anyway, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I would feel like I would need to do 100% in 3D Worlds. And I think about, like, well, I love 3D World, I wouldn't mind, but then I think I would have to do Champions Road again. I've already done it twice. I've done it on the Wii U, and I've done it on the Switch. Please, I don't want to. I hate Champions Road. If you get a game over and quit, then it doesn't count as a game over. Oh, good, so you can still see the hilarious ones. Oh, the smoke is gone. That's convenient. Is there another chest in this room? Looks like there is. I'm not getting my map icons mixed up. Maybe if I kill all these fellas. Just get my boomerang. Don't do that. There we go. You did in 3D Land, but not 3D Worlds. Yeah, I think 3D Worlds, Ultimate Level Champions Road is a lot harder than the equivalent in 3D Land. I've actually 100%ed 3D Land twice, just on a whim. Just one day I'm like, I want to play Mario 3D Land again because it's cute. So I did. And that one, if you want to get 100% on, you have to beat every single level twice. Once as Mario and once as Luigi. It was a fun game. It was cute, so I didn't mind. That's another one I would stream. If there was a way I could actually stream it. 3DS emulation is kind of fussy, as we saw with A Link Between Worlds, which I'm very happy worked, but definitely had a few errors, like Hilda breaking the game. But you got your 3DS back, you're gonna try and 100% New Super Mario 3D New Super Mario Bros. 2. Yeah, New Super Mario 3D Bros. I'm just crossing the streams now. You 100% of 3D World on the Wii U, but not on the Switch. See, you do Champions Road once, and that's enough. Part of me is rankled because... Uh-oh, whoops. Thought I hit it. Oh no. Is rankled because when you complete milestones in 3D Worlds, you get stars on your... Why am I losing my targeting? You get stars on your save file. And they sparkle so long as you don't trigger the, like, the super assist block. Although, honestly, I feel like that's unfair because... Like, if you trigger it, but you don't use it, I don't think you should be punished for it. But, the other thing is that to get 5 stars, one of the milestones is that you have to beat every single level with all 5 characters, including Champions Road. I'm not doing that. I mean, just doing all the levels without Champions Road would take forever. You know, unless you have 3 other people to play with, but... not all of us have friends in our close proximity, and also a lot of the levels in 3D World are a nightmare to do, even with 2 people, so I wouldn't want to try doing it with 4. You did Champions Road 5 times, holy smokes. So I'm looking at the map here, I think... So the door with the key leads to that same hallway. I wonder if I should approach it from this direction. Perfect Shy Guys finish last was the toughest thing in Origami King. Oh man, it would be. Oh, the math one. Second hardest was getting every coin in the riverboat. Oh, that would also be miserable. I am really impressed, Ryfam. Like, how long did it take to do the perfect Shy Guys finish last? Because just, if you screw up, just having to wait so long to get the opportunity to try again. Oh, that's right, I can't use my boomerang. I need this. I need the leaf. Can you stop? Bidoof is on fire. Oh, no. Okay. That's one annoyance taken care of. Maybe I can't... Okay, I guess I actually have to go the other way, because I think I need a light source to shine here so I can get these Poes. Did you do that too, Amethyst? Oh man! The dedication, the skills. I would lose my mind. You remember in Origami King when you died to the Chain Chomp, you were like, what? And you got so scared? Oh no! I kind of like the goofy comedic deaths in that game. Okay, please don't run into a Floor Master. I feel like ridiculous game overs are just a fun staple of the Paper Mario series. Ever since Thousand Year Door. Like, get a game over because you read a ghost journal. Or get a game over in Super Paper Mario because you adamantly refuse to put your helmet on in space. Actually, no, the funniest game over in Super Paper Mario is right at the beginning when Merlon or whoever is begging you to save the world and Mario can just be like, nope. But Mario, like, everything is going to be destroyed. You need to, nope. Is there, okay. I was thinking, can I still move that? No. And if you do that enough times, then you get a game over. Unfortunately, because I did it once to see it, you do have to sit through the whole opening cutscene again, which is kind of tedious. That first game over in Super Paper Mario is the correct choice. You're so right. Just let the Cro-Magnons die. I don't care. Come on, bird. I guess actually I should pick her up. I feel bad leaving Medley behind. Shy Guys finish last, and then the final boss for the things you almost rage quit in. I can't remember how many times it took, or how many attempts it took me to do the final puzzle of the last boss in Origami King on stream, because I know it took me a few when I was playing on my own. What?
Well, I'm not sure how to explain this.
Was I trying to roll away from the Poe and I talked to Medley? Yes, I did. Girl, this isn't the time.
I think the light that I reflect off my instrument can be redirected using your shield, Morri. Do you think this could prove useful? I hope you're not offended by my suggestions. I just want to be helpful.
Girl, this isn't the time. I'm possessed. My controls are reversed. I can't see where I'm shining this. Ugh. Why? Is it too low for me to crouch? Please, I just want to hit this bow. Now Medley's in my way. Heck it. Sorry, I've been so distracted. I didn't even finish my Origami King tangent, but yeah, I'm not good at puzzles like that where you have to rearrange shapes under a time limit like that, just because of how easily distractible I am, and I feel like that sequence took me way too many tries during stream. Yeah, sorry, I'm so distracted right now. Chat is good. It's like I keep losing my train of thought because I'm reading chat. I just love reading people's thoughts on games. I didn't know you did a playthrough like on a YouTube channel of Origami King Amethyst. That's cool. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. And now the bird is in the way. I'm just gonna switch to the bird. Bathmath, you did use a pen and paper to write down how many Goombas left and went in, which is very sensible. I just told myself, oh, I'll remember it. And then I don't. Why is this a struggle? Why is this a struggle? Ugh. Please. Morri, just... No! Morri, please. Why am I having so much trouble aiming this? Please. Please. Should I aim for the other one first? Okay. Nope. There we go, thank God. Oh, it's just magic. Cool. That's what I wanted. Nope. I guess because I'm facing at a weird angle. Oh, I probably have to... Nope. This button. I want to press B to go back to Link, and that's not correct. And she's not shining the light. I thought she'd be shining the light. Ugh. No, that's not what I want either. Ugh. Now the bird's in the way. No, I can't. You're right. Failing to understand simple light puzzles. Can you tell I'm tired? Oh, you got your 3DS to turn on. Excellent. I hope you have fun playing whatever it is you're playing. Oh, I should be doing this. If I can just get Medley to reflect. Okay. Okay. Thank God. I don't know why that was such a struggle. Well, thank God it's a long weekend, because boy howdy, let me tell you, work this week was hell. Like 2 no-call no-shows in one of our busiest days of the week. Ugh. Cursed. Cursed, I tell ya. Where's the re-deads? Where's the re-deads? Ugh. You know what? I know some people find the Wind Waker re-deads the creepiest ones, but for some reason they don't bother me as much as the Ocarina of Time ones, and I think it's because of the noise they make. It's like a squeaky elephant. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's much less disturbing out than the high-pitched scream from the Ocarina of Time re-deads. Oh, please don't do that. Stop, 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 please. Rude personal space, thank you. Ugh. All that for $20. Well, I guess Link can afford a latte. You don't know what's going on with the design enough to be scared. Yeah, that's part of it too. Oh, Stelphos, hello. Downgraded from a mini-boss already. Do you mind? I'm busy. Honestly. There we go. A posture check, thank you. It's staying on the ground for a while before disappearing is pretty creepy. I agree. Kinda makes you think it might get back up, right? Okay, now I need my bird. Come on. I hope I can get through this dungeon before I have to take a break for my wrists. It's still bothering me that Good. Still bothering me that I wasn't able to finish that boss fight in Eternal Darkness. Just because my wrists were getting so sore. Ugh. Hopefully I'm near the end of the dungeon. Why isn't her mouth connected to her beak? I've wondered that before. Ritos have kind of unusual designs for birds. I don't know, maybe they initially had their mouths more like how normal bird beaks would function, but maybe they thought like they can't emote in a satisfying way without it looking like too creepy or cartoony or like unnatural. I don't know. I guess I should carry my bird with me. I see the boss door, so at least we're probably close to the end. here's a query. Do you like the designs of the Rito in this game the best, or the ones in Breath of the Wild? I like these ones the best personally, but I think that's because I like Wind Waker's whole aesthetic and design sensibilities more than Breath of the Wild's. Like, I like Breath of the Wild's sort of painted look, but in terms of things like character design, I'm not really a huge fan. Convergent evolution. Rito aren't birds, they're fish. It's fine, Medley. Oh yeah, we are getting close to the boss. I do remember just this one big, kind of tedious block pushing room. Also, hello, Vel. I don't believe I've said hi, but hello. And hello to anyone else I may have missed. It's a tired, distracted brain kind of day, but then when isn't it? Yeah. Where is the light source in this room? Medley needs to fly on top. I was thinking, yeah, I probably have to go up there. The Mario Rabbids game is good. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Like, I've played like half of the first one. I should finish it. I think I just got distracted from it because I really enjoyed what I played of it. Like, I think I've talked about it before. As dubious as the concept of Mario and Rabbids is, it's surprisingly good. Like, it's mechanically solid. It's weirdly charming. You almost get used to the Rabbids after a while. Oh yeah, the first one allows for my voice acting. Wait, does the second one not? I don't want the second one to be fully voice acted. I don't want Rabbids to talk. Well, not that they really say anything beyond that. Sure, I probably don't have to leave her up there, do I? Okay. Can I not reach that from here? Ugh. Suffering. Please. Please. Why is it so hard for me? The second one has voice acting? No. It's like, do any of the Rabbids, like, talk, like, full sentences? Beepo is British for some reason. Honestly, that feels right to me. I guess because I'm thinking about... I assume Grant Kirkhope still did the music for the second one, yeah? And Grant Kirkhope just makes me think of Rare, which is very British. Can I not get this from here? I hate aiming this. Maybe I can't get this from here. The Rabbids don't do full sentences, okay? That would be weird. I can't, like, still move this, right? Like, it's... yeah, it's locked in place. I guess I have to get Medley. Ow. I'm just gonna make sure I can shine it down here. Or, like, down somewhere. Oh, wait, can I reach it from here? Yes. Okay, we're good. The next pack of DLC for Mario and Rabbids hasn't come out yet, right? Like this, what's it called? Space Opera Network or something with Rayman? Well, Rayman speak full sentences, which is kind of weird to think about. Well, he spoke full sentences in Rayman 2 Revolution, which was the PS2 port of Rayman 2, which was ported to everything under the sun. But yeah, I had Rayman 2 Revolution. And there's an option. You can have them speak like the Raymanese from like the N64 release, but you can also have them like everybody speak full sentences. in here, okay. Raymond did talk in the third game. Oh, I need to call Medley. What am I doing? But he doesn't talk very much. Like, it's mostly John Leguizamo as Glowbox that has all the lines in Rayman 3. I remember being kind of disappointed about that, because I thought, oh, Raymond talks, that's neat. I like the novelty of it, but he barely says anything. Camera. Need to see where I'm aiming. I really hate aiming this thing. Okay. I was thinking about Rayman 3 sometime, like within the last couple weeks. Something just made me think about the one time, for whatever reason, I impulsively played through all of Rayman 3 in one sitting. I have no idea what compelled me to do that. Clearly it was like summer vacation, I had nothing better to do. Rayman 3 was just a one-time rental for you a long time ago, don't remember much. I don't think, as a whole, it's as memorable as Rayman 2. It was fine. But it lacked, Rayman 2's sort of... how to describe it? Like, sort of dark fairy tale atmosphere? I don't mean in a grim, dark way. It's just, you know what I mean if you've played it. Rayman 3, I feel, was, like, more cartoonish in comparison. It had a different vibe. Which wasn't a bad one, but it didn't feel as sort of magical as Rayman 2 did. Which is another game I should stream someday. I know not everybody likes Rayman 2. I know some people are sick of it because it was ported everywhere, but I think it's a nice game. Does it have some annoying bits? Yeah. There's some levels in that game I really don't like. Like the weird one where you have to bounce across large swaths of lava on a plum, an oversized plum. Or any of the sequences where you have to ride a chair, spinning 360 degrees while trying not to smack into anything. And this must sound really weird if you've never played Rayman 2, but I hate those bits. Rayman 2 is one of the few games you've actually bought and sold, didn't care for it. Yeah, I can see. It's, like, again, as I said, there's a lot of bits in it I really don't like doing. Get my bird up here. Wait, I'm just thinking about, like, games I want to stream someday, but when I'm finished this and Eternal Darkness, I don't know what I'm going to stream next. I'd like to play Curse Crackers at some point. That's been on my list. Prodigal also got a substantial update. And I'd like to revisit that as well at some point, although I wonder if I shouldn't do another playthrough first on my own time just to refresh my memory on the story. But I also need to be mindful of my wrists, so I don't want to play anything that's too action-packed, so a platformer might not be a good idea. The Fire Sanctuary, there's a huge section of that level that takes 45 minutes to go through and it's difficult and entirely optional. Is that the Fire Sanctuary, is that the sanctuary where you have to ride across a giant plum on the lava? It's so awkward to control too, because you propel yourself by shooting energy out of Rayman's hands, so it's just kind of awkward to control. Oh. Okay. Well, that works. There's 2 sanctuaries that involve lava in places, I think. And I don't really remember their names distinctly. It's called, like, the Sanctuary of, like, Lava and Rock or something. Fire and Rock. But if I might backpedal a bit, I guess if anyone has any suggestions of things they might enjoy seeing streams that wouldn't be too taxing on my wrists, let me know. I've been thinking maybe the Oracle games, since they were just released on the Switch. Although I might still play them on a very, very real Nintendo Switch, just instead of having to hook my Switch up to my capture card. We'll see. But I don't know. I feel like the Oracle games should be okay because they're not like super action-packed. Especially Ages is more puzzle-oriented. Oracle? I had a feeling you'd go with Oracle. No, I don't. I want to fly up there. Let me up. Let me up. No. Let me up. If I get too close, it just pulls out the reflect prompt. Okay. Oh, Cubivore. I've heard a lot about Cubivore. I'd enjoy checking that out someday. Like, even just as a one-off, just to see what it's all about. Because I've heard a lot about Cubivore. I've never gotten to play it. I love trying weird games, though. Okay, I know I opened... Yeah, here we go. Little side path. Is there anything in here? Except for, like, redeads, presumably. I don't actually know what kind of game Cubivore is either. I don't really think you eat other creatures, but how that actually plays out, I have no idea. Treasure chart or the boss key? It's probably going to be a treasure chart. I assume the boss key is in the next room. But, well, I'm in here, sunken cost fallacy or something. I did kind of want to get set up for the next dungeon before the end of the stream, but I think as soon as I'm done this dungeon, I'm going to have to call it an evening just to give my wrists a break. Only one again. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, no, did I get two? No, I only got one. Oh, it's reforming already. Whatever. Man, if it's just a treasure chart, it's not gonna be worth it. That is not what I meant to do. You know, I like that they're sort of more susceptible to bombs. It feels like a nice little callback to the Stalfos from Link to the Past. You know what I don't like? The Stalfos in Ocarina of Time. I hate fighting those guys. Just the way they block everything. How dare you use your shield? Only I'm allowed to do that. Maybe there's an effective way to deal with them. I don't recall, but I just remember them driving me crazy when I first played Ocarina of Time, especially in the Forest Temple when you have to fight like 2 of them at a time. Did I not open the chest? Sorry, I was reading chat. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm tired. Ugh. And then I just rolled past the chest. Please forgive me. It's been a day. Anyway, you watched like 50 minutes of the game many years ago. You eat enemies and can change forms to a different animal than you made in the next generation has an extra body piece. Is there like an overarching story to this? I would love to know what the lore for Cubivore is. What's my motivation? Or is it just one of those sim games where you just, I don't know, goof around for all eternity? Oh, hello. Oh, great. Well, hopefully I can get rid of this guy without these bubbles getting in the way, but that ship has sailed. you for reminding me to go back for the chest. Oh, like 2007. Yeah, okay, I could see why you wouldn't remember. Oop. It was a very fancy spin, sir. What a shame I dodged it. I remember being in school, or art school specifically, it wasn't like high school or anything, where I overheard someone talking about Cubivore. And, you know, back in the day, it was unusual to hear anyone talking about games, at least, you know, at school for me, just because gaming still felt like a niche, nerdy hobby. And not only that, but talking about something weird like Cubivore. So I went and I said, I don't mean to eavesdrop. Were you talking about Cubivore? And they're like, oh my god, you know what Cubivore is? So that was a nice little bonding moment. Where's my bird? She's by the entrance here. You don't like Ocarina of Time Stalfos either, but you dig their leg warmers. They are fashionable. They are ready to jazzercise. Okay, come on, Medley. The only reason you even know about Cubivore is Smash Bros. Melee, where she did not follow me. Come on, Smash Bros. Medley, let's go. Okay. I assume I have to get her to fly up there. Wasn't Cubivore really bad? I don't know. Was it? That would be sad if it were. You know, I appreciate when games try and do something unusual. You know, there's 8 million shooters and hack and slash action games out there, and not that it's a bad thing, but they're safe choices. I like it when companies try and do something unusual, because that's how you get stuff like Katamari. Also, hello, UFO Abduction. I hope you are well. Get up there, get up there. I think I mentioned it briefly last stream as well, but I've been thinking about the Neverhood, because I helped my dad get his copy set up to play on the computer. You need to use a virtual machine to run an old game like that. It's a point-and-click adventure game on the PC, and I have a lot of fond memories of that game, and it's another one that's unusual and took risks, you know, as much as Doug TenNaples is a terrible person. But just looking back at it, like, a lot of the puzzles in that game are really irritating and just unintuitive and frustrating, but it gets away with a lot because it's so charming and unusual, and it has great style. Maybe Cubivore's like that. Also, I'm just gonna take a sip of water before I get to the bus. Me playing Katamari is another reason the game popped into your mind. That reminds me, has anyone here played Nobi Nobi Boy or Wadam? The other games by Keita Takahashi? I think that's his name, the fellow who created Katamari. I've never gotten to try them. You've definitely seen the box art of the Neverhood, but you don't know if you've seen any of it. Actually, hang on, let me pay attention to this boss. Big Poe. Don't remember what his name is. Can't believe I forgot, like, this carnival music. Jalhala, thank you. Oh no. You know, thinking about it, doesn't Orca teach you... Well, you have to pick him up, I forgot. Doesn't he teach you, like, a big sword swing that's useful for this fight? I completely forgot you had to pick him up. Like, I required these power bracelets and then forgot about him. What a terrifying boss setup. It's okay, it has this goofy carnival music. Isn't he supposed to break apart? Do I have to hit him more? Ooh. Elmarod King already did that, trying to blow me into spikes. It's some original tricks, sir. You've seen a little gameplay of Nobi Nobi Boy, but you have no idea what the other game I mentioned is. It's Wattam, W-A-T-T... Is it E-M or A-M? I don't even remember. Or do I have to throw him into the big spikes? Like that big column on the wall. Oh, it's useful, but oh, not as useful as I thought it was. There we go, okay. To throw him into that spot specifically. Yeah, that what's it called? The hurricane spin? Whatever would have been kind of useful for this bit. Okay, it is the hurricane spin. Good. Oop. Well, that would probably be more threatening if he could actually reach me.
Yoink.
Save and quit, go to outset. Yeah, hang on, boss fight paused. I'm doing this suboptimally. But to backpedal a little bit, if you've never seen the Neverhood, like, check out a gameplay video. Maybe it's more fun to experience someone else playing it than yourself. Just because, again, some of the puzzles in that game are obnoxious and obtuse, but I also feel like that was kind of part of the course for pointy-clicky adventure games at the time. Maybe still, I haven't played a pointy-clicky adventure game in a while. I think the most recent one I've played is a Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People. I played all those a while back. Those were fun. But they were not obtusely and frustratingly designed. If you check out anything of the Neverhood, the soundtrack. I've heard the soundtrack described as a... What the... Oh, I guess he hit this thing. I've heard it described as a bluegrass on acid. It's very unique. Whoa, what's this move? But you can't do that. I wonder if it just like got cloudy abruptly. There's just a cloud passing overhead. Good. There we go. There we go. You know, the other reason that I was kind of looking forward to doing the Wind Temple, because I like the boss fight music there. Wait, I hate it when the light disappears. Just when I get to it, it's like going for a sippy in Splatoon. You go for the tacticooler, and it vanishes. No, just as you get there. Or a more specific reference is it reminds me of playing Kirby Air Ride and going to pick up those little ability patches and then having one vanish just before you get there. Anyway, woohoo! How convenient. The clouds went away just in time. What is it with GameCube games and giant ghosts you have to kill mini versions of? That's a good question. Because King Boo's also like that, yeah? In Luigi's Mansion? Woohoo! Oh, Bulossus. I haven't actually played the first Luigi's Mansion. But maybe I'll stream that someday too. The third one's super cute. Anyway, far more importantly, let's jam out. Oh, carefully, you're gonna put your eye out. The prayers of the Earth Sage have restored the Master Sword's former energy. There is but one last step before it becomes the true Master Sword once again. Okay, this is medley. I had to make sure it wasn't Uncle Boat talking to me over the stone. Morri, the power to repel evil is not yet fully awakened. To complete the awakening of the Master Sword, you must go to the Wind Temple for one more prayer. Now, Morri, step into the light behind you and return to the surface. Your next duty is to find the Sage of the Wind Temple. I will remain here and continue to pray. You must hurry. And Morri, about Prince Komali. Please watch over him for me. Oh, goodbye, Medley. What is it with this game with sticking cool ladies in solitary confinement? Like, again, like, give her a book of crossword puzzles or something. Also, hello, Nox, how are you? I'm sad I didn't get to catch your stream today, but I was working for part of it, and then I got home and I just missed out. I hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, I do need to call it an evening, but now I can go back to where I started the stream and actually be in the right place at the right time. Where am I going? No. I need to go... Forest Haven. Here we go. You're right. I can tell it wasn't the king because he didn't go hair. But yeah, I've never played Luigi's Mansion. I mentioned this, I think, not too long ago, but when my brother and I got our GameCube, it was either Luigi's Mansion or Melee. You know, we could have one game. And Melee won out. You know, something with more replay value that we could play together. Oh, there he is. There's the boy. Actually, no, I shouldn't go to him right now. I'm gonna save this for next time. I just got so excited about... Actually, I'm still gonna save and quit. And save it for next time, but no, I want... that is not what I want. I want to see Makar before I end the stream, because I totally thought we were gonna hang out with Makar today. And I was wrong, and I need to compensate for that, so I just want to go look at him, and then I'll end the stream. We must fully restore the power of the Master Sword so you can swing it 10 times, and then it breaks. Boy, I don't like the item durability in Breath of the Wild. Presumably it's no better in Tears of the Kingdom. There he is. There's the boy. Here is a special boy. It's Makar. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining me for Wind Waker. Even though it was a kind of a messy start, and I'm very tired, so I walked past things, but I'm glad I could hang out with you all. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. I will catch you on Tuesday for more Eternal Darkness, and then Friday for more of this. Bye-bye.